Saturday, 11 July 2020, 6661 for the staff training. Want to say thank you very much to Allen Farm International for conform feature beyond. Already approved for QGX 6661 for the staff training. Official sponsor to Allen Farm International. 6661 for the staff training. Also want to say thank you very much for tribute and status to Holy Spirit by feature beyond Island family. Already conform to 6661 for the staff remaining on MILENIUM. Avoid and connection treatment to also for alien emergency. 6661 for the staff remaining from MILENIUM about reject basic from a claim. Phenomena supernatural also speaking and commanding words from grief. About also MILENIUM, conspiration to supernatural, the good thing Allen Farm International, already proved by telecommunication and contact audio also. Think also about claim on internet. 6661 for the staff remaining. Want to say thank you very much. Feature beyond tribute to Ellen Everton status relation family to 6661 for the staff remaining. Leaving kind approved by feature beyond Ellen Farm itself. Contact number 10, conform 6661 for the staff training. About agreement contact chronic MILENIUM Allen family. We can see my logo for 666. Contact say also Allen extra basic from enterprise CFI and beyond. ID popular to God. About also historical, progressive civilization living creation of a universal reality by ID, Allen family. As living creation similar to robotic energy nature, supra, interpower existensi. Contact destiny to human world. About reincarnation also in course of animalia, similar to robotic energy, natural. Context say Ellen is our capability self for repairing self body, about collision. By appointment support also to reincarnation or another living creation, such also healing. 6661 for staff training. Want to say thank you very much to Allen Farm International about the appointment contact. Allen Farm International already approved for status 2666 century to century to Allen Cancer Human on the moment MILENIUM 6661 for the staff training. Context also Allen family or relation coin. Contact fusion about talent also to 666 or Allen American Cancer Human. Allen farmers stand up for license about 666 logo to make more money Allen farm among human on MILENIUM. Above many one called staff training to confess and accept Allen farming among human countries. About monitor Allen farming for adaptation human countries by money logo symbol 666 in international forum confess and human countries my logo. Want to see itself country my logo, Alan Farming among human countries. 4666. Also about United Assembly and Factory, Alan Farming project and product for following project and product and asset. For the taste and economy monetary, which human world, by Alan Farming. 6661 for the scarf remaining. Want to say thank you very much to Alan Farming for this small millennium agreement. 6661 for the scarf remaining as Alan Farming project self-committee realization. About Alan Farming is my logo among human countries. Content already happened and 6661 for the scarf remaining need to be promoted also. About Alan Farming existency among human civilization as part of society. About Alan Farming human to this millennium. Basic by 6661 for the scarf remaining about claim human commanding goods from grief. Context stem mark of the beast between 666 century to century. Alan Farming International is a truly hero for the situation. 6661 for the scarf remaining about the case and also project for self-committee or official sponsor. Context alien conform 6661 for the scarf remaining on this millennium. The name human to irwan cornel is on talent. Actually on ship to Alan Farming. Alien ML12, the opportunity. Century to century on appointment about numbering core viewer. About alien recognition here. For spirit destiny. On this small millennium. Already approved by Alan Farming. If we want to cornel. 6661 for the scarf framing. Experience already about supernatural phenomena. And I still see about the suspect human commanding goods from grief. Alan Farming International 30. And until this moment recording, still contact by 6661 for the scarf framing through internet. Alan Farming ownership project also about internet or national internet to Alan Farming. About filter world cyber geography. Alan Farming ownership tax royalty for name about internet or internet. HTTP, www, and etc. 6661 for the scarf remaining. Really glad for this millennium. Appointment already happening by contact and telecommunication. Internet global connection also. Alan Farming. About 666 also the proof of non-existency alien recognition healing. About Holy Spirit destiny. Name human irwan cornel or Professor irwan cornel. Founder 6661 for the scarf remaining. Context saying only approved by Alan Farming for status the 2666 century to century. Alan Farming ownership of my logo include Confession International accounts my logo. Also digital money or Alan Farming on a project appointment to internet. Basically about Alan Farming status as a discovery name about internet. Alan Farming contact about 666 on international millennium. It includes up to about digital money. Allen family ownership appointment project for Safe Mile logo. About national interim vertical. Allen family ownership for interplanet. Established government. 666 over staff remaining. Want to say thank you very much. Allen family international status Vision. Century to century. Time for Republic. All degree with 666 over staff remaining on this millennium. Over staff remaining. Allen family status beyond of the 6th day later of Vivo. Context say 666 also status for logo symbol. For Allen family ownership of my logo. Allen family own interest for decoration for national country my logo. Among human countries on feature or through millennium. 666 over staff remaining. Want to say thank you very much for contacting. On this moment recording, want to make a conference by internet global. Contacting Allen Farm International and connection also. In also about promote Allen Farm EXISTENSI on this moment international millennium among countries. Contact Allen family on a friendship by countries human on this one millennium. Allen family also started ownership for safe money about project and also capability for status of committee for project. Contact rated. Allen family will be contacting on this millennium. It also starts Allen family as alibi. It also status black book case. About friendship on international millennium. Also about human commanding goes to view in the time. Along with the staff remaining. Allen Farm International Series cooperate together for internet global connection. Our achievement appointment millennium for nominal core people. Allen Farm ownership of my logo and also the national terrain vertical. Allen Farm continue project. Starts interplanet government. Want to promote on human road to this one millennium. Contact Allen Farm International and also by LNM is needed for future appointment, human work. About nominal core people 666 on this one millennium already confirmed to 666 on staff in Allen Farm on promote for the self-existency on this moment international millennium. Contact Allen Farm is available for people contacting about Allen Farm human to internet global or internet. Allen Farm status for appointment internet global and also about Wi-Fi internet. 666 over staff remaining. Want to say thank you very much to international connection internet. About this moment millennium improvement already happening. Supernatural phenomena, definitive experience by people, and definitive suspect to human commanding goods from grief or human witches on this millennium. Allen Farm International truly hero and also about status black group case for the situation. And already confirm also about agreement 666 international millennium to 666 local staff millennium. Allen family RC project and also our appointment digital money to Internet and Farm Authority. 666 Mongol staff remaining will be developing contacting on Internet Global until this mobile recording still progress by chairman and also contact approved to Ellen Farm International countries. Six Mongol staff remaining definitive approved status a project on to be realization by Ellen Farm International on this millennium. Thank you very much, people. 666 Mongol staff remaining can be found through Internet Global, social media, by ID Professor Irwan Cornel, also ID to 666 icdm, such also Facebook, and also for Google search. About work later, template, video, and a link for website. And also about Blogspot and WordPress can do also. And about video, of course, to YouTube and another link website, then on similar ID to 666 icdm. Mongol staff remaining pioneering since 2008 until this year 2020, still going on, and will be approved Ellen Farm International contacting by LED and connection progressive, also Ellen Francis here on international lane. Basic about claims supernatural phenomena happening among social. Suspect human commanding ghosts from grave or human witches. Mongol staff remaining. Ellen Farm International approved agreement for staff delegation on MILENIUM about Ellen Francis human. Promote about Ellen Farm EXISTENSI among international countries human. 666 Mongol staff remaining. Self-committee independence. And will be contact for Internet Global Connection Friendship to countries. Sustainable conference, Internet, and also about project. Thank you very much, people. See you again on my next Internet. 666 Mongol staff remaining, Ellen Farm International MILENIUM promoter, Internet. Appointment for declaration self-national country, my logo, Ellen Farm, code to 666. Saturday, 11 July 2020. 666 Mongol staff remaining. Want to say thank you very much to Ellen Farm International for conform feature beyond. Already approved for project 666 Mongol staff remaining. Official sponsor to Ellen Farm International. 666 Mongol staff remaining. Also want to say thank you very much for tribute and status to Holy Spirit by feature beyond Island family. Already conform to 666 Mongol staff remaining on MILENIUM. About Ellen Connection Achievement to also for Ellen Emerger. 666 Mongol staff remaining from MILENIUM about project basic from my claim. Phenomena supernatural also especially when commanding words from grief. About also millennium, conspiration to supernatural, the good thing L5 international, or the proof by telecommunication and contact audio also. Think also about a claim on internet. 6661 for this want to say thank you very much. Future beyond tribute to LNL status. Relation family to 6661 for this Leaving the crime. Approved by future beyond LNL family itself. Contact number 10 conform 6661 for this about agreement contact chronic millennium and family. We can see my logo 1666. Contact say also an extra basic from enterprise CFI and beyond. ID popular to God. About also historical, progressive civilization living creation of a universal by ID, Allen family. As living creation, similar to robotic energy nature, supra, interpolable existensi. Contact destiny to human world. About reincarnation also, in course of animalia. Similar to robotic energy, natural. Context say Ellen is our capability self for repairing self-body, about collision. While appointment support also to reincarnation or another living creation, such also human. 6661 for staff training, want to say thank you very much to Ellen Farm International about the appointment contact. Ellen Farm International already approved for status 2666 century to century to reincarnation human on the moment millennium 6661 for the staff training. Context also Ellen family organization coin. Contact vision about talent also 2666 or Ellen American reincarnation. Ellen farmers stand up for license about 666 logo to make more money Ellen farm among human on millennium. Above many one called staff training to confess and accept Ellen farming among human countries. About monitor Ellen farming for adaptation human countries by money logo symbol 666 in international forum confess and human countries my logo. Also city self-country money logo, Ellen farming among human countries, or 666. Also about United Assembly and Factory, Ellen farming project and product, for following project, and product and asset. For the taste and economic monitor, which human world, by Ellen farming. 6661 for the staff training, want to say thank you very much to Ellen Farmer Fichibion for the small millennium agreement. 6661 for the staff training as Ellen Farmer project self-committee realization